this. He's big, well, scary guy. Hey guys, this is Killadave and welcome back to another episode on the single player Minecraft series. So last episode we found the septuple nether fortresses, and that is super awesome, guys. If you look back at that video, I think it almost has like 80 views. It's almost our top viewed video so far, so thank you so much for watching it and all the comments. We also got a ton of nether quartz. We ended up getting more, and our supplies are really nice. If you look over here, we have 30 diamonds now because we got a bunch from the nether fortresses and we got some from the fortune mining. We also have a ton of horse armor. I think I put that, I want to say over here. No, I don't know where I put the horse armor, but it's somewhere. Where did I put it? Is it? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. No. 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 Oh, yes, it's with the chicken. I remember. Okay, so we got a ton of saddles and a ton of horse armor. So that's awesome. So if we ever get horses, we can have a huge like, army of horses. And it doesn't even matter if one of them dies because we have another that's in diamond horse armor. But what I really want to get into, guys, is building up my base. I have a bunch of ideas for what to build up and get this base going. And the other thing you saw is I need a storage system. Like, I don't know where anything is. It's all a mess. I'm not quite sure where everything is. I kind of have a little organization going, but otherwise, like, I have no idea. No idea. So I really want to get like a main building so I can have like a bunch of storage chests and label them all and just have a beautifully organized storage area. But the problem is, if you remember, I said I wanted to build out of quartz. We have quartz. But for chests, we need wood. And I definitely don't have much wood at all. And the other thing I want is I was thinking about going for like a ruined feel. So I kind of want like vines and leaves. So what I think we're going to do, at least first, and in this episode, is just get the materials going. And then next episode, we're going to start building it. But what I really want to do is set up a tree farm. Now, I'm looking over here real quick. There's not really a big flat area. We could maybe set one up over there. I just want to clear out a big area and have some spaced out, dirt, just so we can have like a nice old-fashioned tree farm. Nothing fancy, just a place where we can go plant a ton of trees and grow them all up and then cut them all down and get a bunch of wood. So it's definitely something I want to do. And the other thing we need to do is get some glass because I want to use glass in the build. So I'm gonna have to go to a desert. Now when we get back over there, we'll check the map, but I'm pretty sure there's some beaches nearby. I haven't found the desert. No, there is a desert. We did find a desert, so we can just go over to the desert. I'm just checking this area. See, there's not really any flat area. So yeah, I'm thinking of building it back over there where we were initially. All I have to do is, clear out a little bit of it, make it flatter, but it should be a very simple build. I don't want nothing too crazy right now. I think eventually I'll build like an automated redstone one where it pushes all the trees into a certain block so that I don't have to do it. But for right now, I think I'm just going to start building that. And if we take a look at the map real quick. Yeah. So I think the desert's actually right off the map. I remember running onto it after we found the ocean monument over here. So that's definitely where we can get the sand. But for right now, I'm just going to go over there and start to clear it out so we can get a nice tree farm going, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've finished building the tree farm, and as you can see, it's a really simple design. I'm thinking I'm going to end up changing the floor into half slabs, and I really want to do sandstone, I think. So sandstone half slabs at the bottom, so nothing can spawn here. But as you can see, I've just set up little areas so the tree can grow. And as you can see, one of these actually has grown already, the birch. And in the back, I have it so the 4 wide ones can grow, so like the big spruce, the big jungle, and the dark oak. On the side, I just have chests for the different woods and saplings. So that's all of it for now. I think the next thing I'm going to do is head on over to the desert and get a bunch of sand and maybe some sandstone so that we can get sand for glass, but then also work out this for the floor here, so it's not only spawn proof but also looks a little bit better than that. So right now I'm gonna grab the map and head on over there, and I'll bring you guys back when I get there to show you what it's like, and we'll get some sand going. Alright, I'm back and I've found the desert. So as you can see, it's not a huge desert, but it's definitely got enough sand. It's not quite where I thought it was. So the ocean monument is right about where that unexplored area is on the left side. It's right off the coast there. So it's much further south than this. It's pretty far down there. It's like over in there. So I ran over there and I didn't find it, and I was like, I know I've seen it. So I ran around and I found it up here. And the one thing I did also see is over in this plains there's actually some horses. So we might at some point come back up here and bring the saddles so we could tame up some horses and bring them back. The one more thing is down there there's a pretty big cave, and we can go look at it right now, but the reason I'm interested in that is because most of it will be sandstone. So it'll be an easy way to get sandstone without having to make it out of sand. Like as you can see, there's a bunch of sandstone here. So it's a nice way to get underneath the sand. But for right now, I'm just going to clear out a big area and get working on getting a bunch of sand. And as you can see, I cleared out my entire inventory. So I'm going to fill it mostly with sand. Maybe I'll have like a few stacks of sandstone, but I'm just going to get a bunch of sand. And I made another shovel. I enchanted another shovel, so we have an efficiency 4 on breaking 3. So we have 2 really good shovels, and I'm just going to start digging away. I forgot that mining with an efficiency 4 pick, mining sandstone, was insta-mine, and I can just say it is so satisfying. Like, just look at me, just tearing through it. Easy. What a breeze. Alright, as you can see, I've cleared out a huge area, and we have a bunch of sand, and if you look in here, there's also a bunch of sandstone. We probably have about 6 or 7 stacks of sandstone, and all the rest is sand. And one of the things I was thinking about when I was clearing that out and getting all these resources is I really wish that I had an ender chest, because then I could just put all the stuff in the ender chest, and then I could fill up my inventory a second time so we wouldn't have to come back here again. So, I mean, we have the stuff back at the base. We have ender pearls, and we also have blaze powder. So it's going to be really easy. So when I get back there, I want to make sure to set it up. But as you can see, this is the prairie, or what's it called? Plains, not prairie. This is the plains biome. And you can see there's a bunch of horses. There's also some horses over here, and there's even some mules. And, you know, I've never really used the mules like 100% legit, like using the mules, besides like joking around to have them as a pack mule. But like I think that could be really cool, like maybe like have them in our strip mine or something like that, so they can, you know, follow us around. Here's the mules, and follow us around with the chest, and then you can just strip mine for longer or something like that. I think that could be really cool. And like maybe even what we could do is set up like a little minecart system and like have them in a minecart. Well, I mean, I guess there's like a chest minecart. And then as we expanded it, but like if they followed you just like in the individual strip mines themselves, I think that could be a really cool idea. So I'm just going to try and make it back without dying and losing all this stuff. I mean, it should be pretty easy. I do have quite the gear. So in this episode so far, we've gotten the wood going, and we're going to be able to get a bunch of wood. And then we also got all the sand and sandstone. So one more thing that I really want for the build I'm going to do is sea lanterns. Now we found that ocean monument earlier, and I don't know if we're going to try and take the whole entire thing right now. That's quite a bit, and I don't know if we're quite ready for that, or if I'm quite ready for that. We're probably geared up enough for it, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now. But what I definitely want to do is go over there and get at least a few. I think I'll probably need like 20 or so sea lanterns. I won't need too many, but I've been thinking about the build and like thinking of what blocks I want to use, and I just think sea lanterns will look much better as a light source versus like glowstone or something like that. Because glowstone's just got that like really intense goldeny texture, so that smooth blue and white for the sea lanterns I think will just look much better. So what I want to do is go over there and just try and kill a few guardians and get some of the shards and everything, so I can do that. Now we do have respiration 3 and also depth strider, so as you can see, like being underwater is totally fine and I can stay here for a long time. Ooh, there's a lot of clay there. So I don't think it will be too much of a problem, and we also have quite nice gear and a sharpness 4 sword, so I don't think taking them out will be that hard. I just want to take out enough so that we can get a little supply of them, just so we can use them in this build for right now. Eventually I want to build a big farm, like a big a big guardian farm, so that we can just have all that and have all the sea lanterns for future use, because I think they're a really nice block and they're one of the it's a really nice clean way of bringing some light. So I'm just gonna head back to the base right now and drop it off. I think, are we on the map yet? Yeah, you can see us on the map, so we're almost there. It's just on the other side of this forest you see right here. So I'll be back in a second, and then we'll drop off all of our stuff, make an ender chest, and then we can head on out and go over to the ocean monument and try and kill some guardians. Alright guys, so while I stopped off at the base, I decided to just do the sandstone, and you know, I think it definitely looks better than the grass, but I'm not too sure about it. I think I kind of like it. As you can see, some of the trees have started to grow. This is actually one of the shortest big jungle trees I think I've ever seen. Interesting. But I really want some feedback on this. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this, or maybe if you have any suggestions. I really wanted it to be half slab, so it'd be mob proof, so like I don't have to worry about lighting it all up with like torches or something like that. But let me know what you guys think. The other thing I quickly did was make an ender chest. As you can see, I have one in my hand, and since I carry around a silk touch pick, it doesn't really matter. It means I can pick it up without worrying about it breaking. But if you look in here real quick, you can see I have my backup armor and backup tools. I also have some building blocks, some redstone, I don't know, just in case I want to build some redstone stuff, and also some coal. And I'm also going to put this food in here. So this is just in case I run out of some stuff. I'll be able to put that in the backup. But for right now, I'm actually going to head on over to the ocean monument. And you know what? Speaking of backup real quick, just reminded me, we threw away that map in the nether. So I just want to real quick make a duplicate map. So I'm going to make a duplicate map. I'm probably going to put it in my ender chest. And then what I'm going to do is head on over to the base, the ocean monument, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm over there. I'm hopefully going to get some guardians so I can get that sea lantern going. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're here at the ocean temple, and the first thing I want to do really quick is just get these sea lanterns right here. Oh, I totally forgot. How slow is this? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, I completely forgot about the mining fatigue. Alright, well, I think we should still be able to kill some of these guys. Do they run away like that? That might be really annoying. And their drops are falling all the way down. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I think this might be a little dark for you guys, sorry. Actually, let's just make sure my brightness is all the way up. Yes, it is. Okay. So I might have to make this a little brighter post-processing while I'm editing, but as you can see, we are getting some shards. Where's this guy going? He's playing Ring Around the Rosie and he just won. We are getting some shards. Not a lot, but we are getting a few. So this will work. It just might take a while, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. Just try and kill up a bunch more of these guys and get enough so we can hopefully have enough sea lanterns to get the build started. Now, how long? That lasts 4 minutes. Alright, I might also wait it out and try and get these before I get mining fatigue again, but I'll bring you guys back if anything else interesting happens, but until then, I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys and try and get more stuff. Alright guys, I'm in the middle of the ocean monument right now, and as you can see, my oxygen is going down a lot. So what actually ended up happening is, I don't know if you guys know, but these guardians have thorns. See, every time I hit them with their spikes out, they hit back. So what actually ended up happening is my time to breathe. Is my my helmet broke, so I no longer have respiration. But I mean, if you guys don't know this trick, it's super useful. You just stand up here, and the torch momentarily opens up an air pocket, so then you can breathe. So it rejuvenates it. You can see there's actually an Elder Guardian here. I've been avoiding the Elder Guardians for now because I don't really want to kill them just yet. I'd rather save that for the episode where we build a farm over here, you know, so like have a whole episode dedicated to clearing it all out. But if you look at my inventory really quick, wait, maybe we can peek in here. A few people that might not have seen an Elder Guardian before. There he is. He's a big, well, scary guy. So, but if you look at my inventory, you can see we have quite a few crystals and a lot of shards. So the shards have a much higher chance of dropping than the crystals. I'm just gonna sneak past this guy. I'm so lost. I don't really know the way around these places. But the shards have a much higher chance of dropping. So that's why I have so many more. But we have enough crystals, and I think I'm so lost. I think we should have enough to make the sea lanterns that we need. Because it's 5 prismarine crystals and 4 prismarine shards per sea lantern. So we have a fair amount right now, and I think I'm drowning. See, it's you gotta pay attention when you don't have respiration on your helm. I am so lost right now. I haven't explored ocean monuments much. Oh, this is back to that center thing. So I'm not quite sure where to go. But that didn't work. But for right now, I need to eat. That is my first problem. But I'm just gonna try and find my way out of here, guys. I might have to look up the layout of it, or I guess just aimlessly wander for a while, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. And with mining fatigue, it looks actually like it might wear off. I thought mining fatigue rejuvenated and came back on every single time, but maybe it might wear out. If it wears out, I'm definitely gonna mine up some of these sea lanterns. Just so we can have some extras, because that'd be super nice. But I'm just gonna, there it was. So not enough chance. I'm just gonna try and find my way out, guys, and then I'll get back to you once I find my way. Alright guys, I finally made it out of here. I'm just trying to find my boat. Oh, I guess I pushed it. Come back, please. I'm about to die. Get in the boat, get in the boat. Alright. So, let's reorient ourselves back that way. So, as you can see, it is a very dangerous place, especially without respiration. That is definitely a must-have when you're down there. Like, at least I do. I always forget that I have to place the torches to breathe. But it looks like we did get enough stuff that we can make those sea lanterns right now. So I'm just gonna head back to the base, and then we'll see what else there is to do for this episode. So I'll be back there in a bit. It's not too far. As you can see, we're a little south of our base, but you just hit back and land, and it's just a little walk away. So I'll be there in a sec. Alright guys, that is all the time I have for today's episode, but we have gotten a lot done. We have gotten a bunch of necessary materials to start building. If you look over here, we've got the whole entire tree farm finished for now. I mean, this is just a temporary one, but it's still good. Remember to leave your suggestions down in the comments about whether you like this or whether you don't like it or what you think it might be. But there's definitely a lot of wood growing there, so I'll be able to get a lot of wood in between this episode and the next. We also headed over to the desert, so we got a bunch of sand and sandstone, so that's definitely good. We can smelt up some glass for the build I have in mind. And then the last thing we just did was go to the ocean monument. As you can see, we've lost the helmet, our super nice helmet, but look at this face. Now you get to see my head. I think it looks pretty nice. I guess it's up to you guys, but I like it. But we got a lot done, and I definitely want to get building next episode, guys. I mean, I like our little starter area and everything, but I need it to be more organized. These chests are killing me, and I really want to get a nice building started. So I think we have all the stuff for it, and definitely in the next episode we're going to get started building. If not finish the first building, that would be super awesome. But I just want to take a second to thank all you guys for all the support and the likes on the videos and all the views. It's really crazy. This is only my 6th video right now, and I've already gotten a few new subscribers and a bunch of views on each of the videos, and it just means a lot to me, and it really makes me want to continue on and do more and make more videos and make better videos. So thank you guys so much. Continue to be awesome. But for right now, that's all I got time for this episode. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a good time, and I'll see you there.